Hello friends, today I'm here with another new video. Today we will also calculate the value of pi using random numbers. And here we will take this circle which have the radius with the length of 1 unit and the square of 2 unit. Okay, so the basic idea is about that. First of all, we will assume that you already know how to measure the area of a circle, that is pi r square, where r is the radius and pi is the constant value. But here we will assume that we already know these things. So as we know, the circle is of the radius of unit length, so its area is pi r square. As r is 1 unit, so area will be only pi unit square. As this part of the circle, that is 1/4 of the part of this circle, and the whole square, the outside square, this part is the 1/4 of the whole square, and this length, let me show, this length is of unit length, and this length also be of unit length, that is a equals to 1, b equals to 1. Then this smaller square, that is 1/4 of the whole bigger square, its area will be only 1 square unit. Okay, then whatever value you will take between 0 and 1 for x and y, that is for x and y, whatever value you will take, you will get that between 1 and 1, that is maximum you can get 1 and 1, that is this point, so basically whatever point you will take, it will be in the inside of this smaller portion of the square, that is this square of length 1 unit. Okay, which have the area of 1 unit square. Firstly, we will measure the area of this smaller portion of square, that is the unit length of radius. So this will also of the unit length, this will also of the unit length, and this will also of the unit length. So basically this will be a square of unit length. Okay, let's see with this paint thing, it will be clear that a equals to 1, b equals to 1, and r, which is the radius, is also 1. So basically we are calculating the area of this part of the circle. This is the 1/4 of the circle. This part is the 1/4 of the circle. So basically we will have to multiply with 4. Whatever we will get from this part, we will multiply with 4. Then we can get the area of the circle. And as its radius is 1 unit, so the area will be pi unit square. So the area of this circle, we will get the value of pi. By calculating whole of the circle, we will get the pi unit square. So basically that's the value of pi we are expecting. We'll do here that we will randomly select some of the points in between this portion of the rectangle, that is this whole square, this portion, and we will measure that the point we are choosing or we are selecting randomly, it is inside the circle or outside the circle. So basically unit length of squares, and we will generate some points which may be inside the circle or outside the circle. If it is inside the circle, then we will take it. If it is outside the circle, then we will not take it. Then let's suppose we took a point here, this portion. Okay, so basically its x coordinate will be this x, and y coordinate will be this is the y. And with the Pythagoras formula, we can measure this h, that is the hypotenuse. So it will be basically this, h square equals to x root over x square plus y square. So this will be the length of h. And now, as we know the radius of the circle is of unit length, then we can easily get this thing that if the value of h is less than or equals to 1, then it will be inside this portion of the circle, and if it is greater than 1, then it will be outside the circle but inside this unit length of square. So firstly, we will generate 100 of random numbers, and basically we will then measure the distance of that point from the origin. Then we will see that the point is inside the circle or the outside the circle. If it is inside, then we will take it. If it's outside, then we will not take it. Okay. Then after getting the points inside the circle or inside the square, then we can easily measure how much portion of circle is occupying the area of this square. You can easily understand this thing that smaller and tinier will be the point, the more accurate we will get area of the circle of this portion. Okay, then we will multiply this with 4, then we will get the whole area of this circle. And as r equals to 1, so we can easily get the value of pi from that formula. So let's see the equation again. Here, not the equation, it's a fact actually. We will generate random number. Let's say the Python coding of it. So here is it. You can see here, firstly we imported the math and random numbers. To generate random numbers, we use the library of random. And remember one thing, for this random function of Python, this random only generate a random number between 0 and 1, and this is real number. Then matplotlib.pyplot to plot the graph. So firstly we take this and this variable, inside this variable, and the count. So we will count the variable in every epoch, that can count how many epochs we are taking and how many times we are generating a random number and calculating that random number which is inside the circle or not. And the inside variable will take care of the thing that the point is inside the circle, then only we will increment it. So here firstly we take 100,000 epochs and one random number generating. We are taking the x coordinate random number and y coordinate random number, that is to point which is inside the circle or outside the circle. To get that particular point, we have to have this x coordinate and y coordinate. So then I have calculated this hypotenuse, the math dot square root x square plus y square. That's the hypotenuse. Now we will check that the point, the length of the point, that is this length of the point is smaller than 1 or greater than 1. And as you can see, if it is smaller than 1, then it will maximum go this length, and if it is greater than 1, it will go outside the circle. So we basically want this point and this point. So here I took that if h is less than or equals to 1, then it will be inside the circle, that we are incrementing the variable inside. And if it is not, or whatever is the case, we will definitely increment the count variable. Then here we take another list, empty list, that is x-axis, which we will use at the time of plotting the graph. And then another one list is pi vals, will be used in the graph section. So in every epoch we are generating the value of pi here, inside divided by count, that is the area of the circle is taking from that unit length of squares. Okay, then if whenever we get portion of the area, that is it's one kind of ratio, then if we can multiply this value of pi with 4, then we can get the actual value of pi from this equation. So let's run this thing. So let's say that the last number generated from this equation, that is the last element of the list pi values here. So it will come with 3.144. We were expecting this to be 1, but uh, that's okay. We are getting the two decimal numbers correct, that is 3.14, and I think that's enough. I mean, for generating random numbers and calculating their that is, I firstly said that tinier point you will be taking, and the better results you will get from here. Okay, that is this portion, this area it will be more accurate if you take the point tinier and tinier. That is, you have to generate a lot of random numbers here. Then this portion, the area of this portion of the circle, you will get exactly accurate of the fourth of the full circle's area. So now we are here to plot the graph, that is the x-axis. Firstly, I said about this x-axis, it will it will only increment the epoch numbers, and pi values is the, for every epoch it will definitely generate a pi value from this. Okay, and that's the graph. You can see for first few points it is generating a really bad number about pi, that is 4, and for some it's 2.4, and later on whenever they generate the random numbers are generating, and then the calculation and the area we are getting from that circle, from this circle area we are getting, and it is becoming more accurate and accurate. Okay, so that's the graph we're getting. So today I introduced all of you with another formula to get the pi value from this. You have to remember this thing, that the length of the radius of this circle is a unit. So guys, let me know in the comment section, how have you enjoyed this new fact of maths and basically pi. Let me know in the comment section, and if you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video, and if you haven't known yet about this formula and about this fact about of maths and generating the pi values with random numbers, then you can give me a thumbs up, or if you didn't enjoy the video, you can also dislike my video. And if you think that I'm doing my best and I'm giving an extra effort to share my knowledge with all of you, then please hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, it's totally your choice, whatever you can do. I just want to share the knowledge I have with all of your friends. So I will come with another video another day. So till then, bye bye. Stay healthy, stay safe.